Welcome back. Let's see, the fire's only got half an hour left. I was thinking of making a belt. We're not having luck making arrows. We just got a curved arrow. Did I drop the leather here? Yes. See what clothing I can make with it. I can make a belt. I don't think a cap covers my face, so it's kind of useless. Yeah, a belt is really the only thing I want that I can think of offhand. I think I have one already, but it's not mint. And because it's so light, I might as well have a mint belt. In mint condition, I mean. And I should be able to do this before I collapse. Decent elk leather belt. Okay. So drop everything but my new belt. Oh no, it's going to be too heavy if I wear it. Oh, I've already got a leather belt on. So that's going to be perfect, I think. We'll see. Take off the old leather belt. Well, actually, let's look at the two and compare to see if... Yes, cancel. What am I doing? Come on. Look at the old one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. So it's good against point, which is nice. Good against edge and tear, which is nice. So the twos are all good on that belt. Now what about this belt? 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2. Well, the last one's average, so that doesn't really count. But anyway, seems better, although it's not as good against point. Is that right? Yeah, this one's better against point, but I'm going to go with the one I just made. Take off that and drop it. In fact, even if this does put me over, which it doesn't, it's perfect. We're not worried about that anymore. I think I mentioned that in the last episode, that now that winter's here and we're going to be using skis, we're not going to be worried about having 0 weight penalty at all, or anything close to it. In case we want to use the leather for something, we'll leave it out here with that stuff. Drop these rocks. We're not going to make any more arrows for a while. This is going to be a little tedious, but This is something you need to do in the winter, is decide on what your winter outfit's going to be. And ideally, that would be solid green. So, are my coots here? Let's get the coots back on. Let's look at this woolen shirt. For one, it's yellow and it's got good coverage. So here's the before of my warmth. Yeah, the thing is that the part that that shirt covers is already solid green. From my upper arms to my whole torso, I'm already solid green. So maybe I don't need this. Oh, it does cover my hips. But my hips are solid green too, aren't they? Yeah. So everything that shirt covers is solid green, dark green. So I don't really need that. See what else. What will help our shortcomings? Like a cowl? Oh wait, I know. This is something we're going to be wearing all winter for sure. And that helps. Our head and face is now green. Knees. What can we do for our knees? What kind of trousers do we have that Okay, so let's look at them first. For warmth, they're yellow and they go from my hips to my shins. And I only need my knees and my shins, but we're gonna wear these. They're kind of heavy, but see how we look now. Okay, now we need our neck and our elbows and our forearms. Oh wait, have we been wearing the wrong knee cups, or are we not even wearing our knee cups? We're not wearing them. Well, we are now. Yeah, maybe with these knee cups and these shin guards, we don't even need those trousers we just put on. What about this undershirt? Okay, it's going to let us put the undershirt on. I think the undershirt covers, yeah, it covers our forearms and our elbows. And it's yellow, so we definitely want that. And maybe take off the trousers. So wear these and take off these 6 pounds, and let's see how things are looking. Okay, that's almost perfect. Knees and neck. look at these. I've heard of a birch bark necklace. I don't know that I've ever seen one. And it just offers one protection, but it's so light that, you know, you might as well wear it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we should be wearing that. Okay. So now everything but our face is solid green and our knees. And let's look at this leather leggings for warmth. Just one, but it only weighs 0.7 pounds. I don't like that severely damaged clothing is like the optimal gear to wear so often, but until they change it, I'm just going to play with the system they have. See, those tattered leather leggings were optimal because they pushed my warmth up. Now face is the only thing that isn't solid green, and I don't think I have anything that it'll let me wear that covers my face. The fur hood would. The iron helm does not. Yeah, none of this stuff covers my face. And the fur hood, we've already got a fur hood, so it's not going to let us wear that one as well. I've got a bear fur hood, which I like in the summer. But let's look at the bear fur hood for warmth. It's only yellow. We're not wearing any elk fur. I'm extremely tired, so I'm going to go to sleep and then we'll continue this conversation. Let me eat something first. Okay. Really good against edge and tear too. We're warm. I guess we could use another shirt for warmth, or for point, I should say. What have we got that would be good for point? This is overkill, I think. Anyway, we were going to make an elk fur hood and see. Make it out of that, or maybe out of that. I'm pretty sure a hood requires more than 0.3 pounds, and I don't like using partials if I can avoid it. Do we have our knife on us? No. Do we put it where it doesn't belong? Yes. Okay. Drop that. That didn't help. Okay, I can live with 4%. I think I'm going to get a decent one anyway. clothing, fur hood, winter elk fur, 1.2 pounds it would have needed, or it does need. And come on, decent. Okay, so let's look at the, oops, we've got it in our inventory. Let's compare our bear fur hood, yellow, not quite yellow, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. So 4 3 3s and then 2 4s. Okay, now let's look at our elk fur hood. 4, not as good against point, same against squeeze, same against edge, same against tear. Huh, I thought the elk fur hood would be warmer. But the bear fur hood says yellow. Let me just try something. Because I've read somewhere that yellow is like a 2 point. It could be either of 2 points, one higher, one lower. So we're going to take off one hood, put on the other, and see if our face is the same color for warmth. Take off, wear, warmth. That's the same, right? Take off, wear, warmth. That to me looks like it's 2 from the best, right? And then when I wear the elk, it's 1 from the best. Take off. Bear, wear, elk. Yeah, unless I'm hallucinating, this isn't the same shade as the bear. The bear is like the duller. It's like the 2 from the best one. But is it worth giving up a bit of protection in your face, your head and your neck, in order to, yeah, I just don't see getting frostbite in my face when everything else is warm. We might revisit this, but for now, I'm going to wear the bear fur hood, not the elk fur hood. Which, yeah, that's definitely a different shade than the elk one had. And seemingly not as warm. But everything else is toasty. And our face is dark green against point. Edge and tear. But some kind of a shirt looks like it would be useful. A long sleeve shirt of some kind. And then that will be our winter wardrobe. So drop the elk fur hood and the winter elk fur. Actually, not the winter elk fur. We want that. Oh no, we just want the leather in the pile. For the fur we can leave with the junk. I'm sorry this is tedious. This is just something you kind of have to work through once. Or you don't have to work through it at all, but you'd be foolish to Oh, will it let me wear that, or do I have one? Okay, it would let me wear that woolen shirt. I want to look at the woolen shirt. It doesn't cover my forearms or my elbows. And what I need is... Well, my elbows are kind of protected because I'm wearing my boots. So it's just my forearms that's lacking. Let me see. One shirt against point, just one. It's going to be one against everything. Nice warmth, only 2 pounds. I think I'm going to wear it. I think I'm going to wear it. Now let's have a look at things. Okay. Still vulnerable to point. Still have an issue with our forearms. Other forearm guards. Let's look at those. Again, something in tatters like this should be virtually useless. But, or am I already wearing forearm guards? Apparently not. Okay, tear and edge are solid dark green. Warmth, everything but the face is perfect. And I don't think I'm going to get frostbite on my face. Point is a bit of an issue. Thighs, feet, and torso. Oops. Let me just look at this shirt. It's quite heavy, but it covers us all the way down to the forearm. And it's got 2 protection against point. It's on point. If we were wearing it, it's still less than 50 pounds of clothes. Bare fur hood against point is the 3rd best, right? This fur shirt against point is only the 2nd best. So I'm inclined to want to make a bare fur shirt. Because we don't need the warmth. We need the protection profile. Do we not have a bear fur with us? Really? Huh. It's back in Dreek? Because we definitely didn't sell our bear fur, and we should have, what, 3 of them? Oh no, we wasted 2 on leather. Did we waste all 3 on leather? I'm pretty sure we have 1 bear fur that we bought, now that I think about it. But yeah. If we want bear fur, we're going to have to go into a cave and find a hibernating bear, I think. So for now, we're wearing everything, and here's how things look. Against blunt, I'm not too worried about blunt. It's only our thighs and our shins. Point. Okay. And then edge is perfect, tear is perfect, and warmth is perfect except for our face. Squeeze, which only applies to bears. Yeah. If we go to fight a bear, we'll probably put something else on if we want to be totally overpowered. Now let's put our skis on. Are they here or here? They should be here. They are here. Okay, where? No, apply, skis, wheeled, ski stick, pick up. Well, we'll start with this. Okay, we're doing 7 kilometers an hour with what we're wearing. And that's kind of what we want to be doing, is 7 kilometers an hour. I guess we could wear even more. Let's look at this, just for fun. Two protection against blunt, 2 against point, only 1 against squeeze, 2 against edge, 2 against tear. Let's see if we put it on if it's still 7. Well, it is still 7 because we haven't even put it on yet and we're carrying it. And it's 7. Okay, look at that. Okay, those trousers, let's try to put them on and see. Okay, so the weight is really getting up there, but that's with all of our hunting gear. That's with our skis that weigh 12 pounds. And just pick up something. Yeah, our masterwork spear should be part of the deal too. What else? Say we bring 3 fine javelins along. Say we want to bring our bow along. And our good arrows. And some not so good arrows. So we're up to 100 pounds and we're still doing 7 kilometers an hour. And this is what our damage profile looks like. Blunt is perfect. Point is almost perfect. Okay, let's get silly and bring out the big guns. Masterwork fur cloak. Still doing 7. Now the problem with this is, if we kill an elk, we're not going to be able to carry it all. So now we're looking good against squeeze. Perfect against edge and tear. The other problem is when we go to skin something, we still want less than a 12% penalty. I think the overcoat or the cloak is overkill. Let me look at the cloak just for fun though. I mean, look at that. 2, 2, 4 against edge, 4 against tear. Super warm. I think we're going to go with it. We can still get a reindeer out easily. It's just an elk is going to, but you know, half of the elks, I can't even if I was naked, I couldn't bring an elk out. So, yeah. It's early morning, I'm vigorous. We'll bring 7 cuts. What's here? Woodsman's axe. I guess we can leave that there. What's here? Fur hood. Don't want that there. We're hungry-ish. Where's the dog? Okay, that bone is done. So, did we pick up a bone for the dog already? No. Bring in elk bone for the dog. We're still doing 7, carrying 116 pounds. Excuse me. Bring, I don't know, 3 more. We're really not worried about, these are dried. They're going to last all winter, so bring 11 of them. Go crazy. Okay, still doing 7 on inferior skis. Make sure that we can't pick anything up. Oh, we can, so there you go. Good thing we checked. Drop. Drop the 3 delicious ones. Still doing 7. Keep the rest. Why don't we bring a rope this time so that if we want to tie the dog up, we have that option. We'll bring a leather rope. What's that? Ply, leather rope. Yeah, so it will let me tie him with a rope. It wouldn't with a cord. And So I wish I had a northern spear instead of a ski stick, but I don't, so unlucky. There's nothing tying us here anymore. I mean, these dried cuts kind of are, but you know, if an animal ate 50 of them, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And I just don't see an animal eating more than that. Have we leveled skiing at all yet? Yes. So I think we started at 68. So we've already leveled it once just from farting around here. The world is kind of our oyster, almost. It will be when the ice is thick enough that we don't have to worry about it anymore. We've got our hand axe, we've got our knife, we've got great clothes, we've got a dog that will hunt for us, and I guess it's time to go find some game. I kind of want to map out, okay, where's the water? Where's the water at? Where's the edge of that land mass is basically what I'm trying to say. We'll go above the lake this time. It's morning, the sun should be up soon, for a few hours at least. See, my fatigue is still building, but that's because I'm no good at skiing. As I get better at skiing, that fatigue will build less. Rather warm. Don't have to worry about bitterly cold anymore. There's a cliff, but wish it weren't snowing so I could see more easily. But I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Still morning. Making great speed, 7 kilometers an hour through the snow. We're going to look for that elk that we did see over by there, or I think we'll clear out this black, this dark unknown area, and then we'll just head on north-ish. Look how far the dog allegedly is. Let's get rid of some of this fatigue. That does slow us down. Wait, weren't we doing 7? Yeah. So if we go above 5 fatigue, then we drop to 6. So let's try to avoid doing that. But I bet we've leveled skiing again. Oh, I lost that bet. Yeah, in another video I said never, when you're choosing what to, which skills to improve, never choose the physical skills. Never choose skiing, stealth, climbing, or swimming, because they're all so easy to level. Oh, now I've leveled skiing. So I wasn't off by much. My timing was just a little off. But we've seen no game, so that's a little disappointing. And we're into early afternoon already. And we've got to worry, well, we don't have to, but we're going to burn off our fatigue, rest off our fatigue. Yeah, the thing about this game, if you're not, or the thing about winter, if you're not dressed for it, you're spending your whole time building fires. If you are dressed for it, you pretty much never need to build a fire all winter. So I recommend you dress appropriately for the season. But this, you know, not gonna lie, this has been very disappointing from a where's all the wildlife perspective. Not a squirrel, but I might as well zoom in. Is it there? I don't see it. But it doesn't say the squirrel is just ahead. It says squirrel climbs up in a tree. I guess I'll take your word for it. Oops, that there's a squirrel. Because I'm not seeing it. Okay. I didn't see the squirrel. If you did, your eyes are better than mine. We still can't sleep in the bad weather, which is a little unrealistic, I would think. If you're wearing enough clothes, you should be able to sleep wherever you want, right? But that's okay. Don't want to waste the sun, but sun's gone. It says south of Owllands. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if there's a land bridge, I'm fine with going up there. Why not? Why not? We'll just go until we're weary. We'll build a shelter. I mean, that's the great thing about dried meat. You're not tied to killing an animal every couple of days in order to eat. Of course, I didn't bring a ton of it. I just brought a fair amount, maybe 3 days worth, 4 days worth. We're still just tired. But it's evening. Now we're weary. Do we have any idea where the water is from here? Yeah. I like to have the shelter next to water, but it's not essential. Drop everything except... We'll just drop everything for now. Pick up that. Pick up that. feed the dog. And take off our skis and drop them. Eat something. Eat something else. Excuse me. Drop. Nothing. Sure, this tree is as good as any, I guess. Took a little bit longer because of all this clothes, or at least it seems like it did. But that took the normal amount of time. Pick up, drop. Build. So skiing went to 71. And it was just at 68. So that's what you should kind of expect in the winter, unless you're staying in your shelter for no reason. You should level your skiing max every day. So in just 10 days, I'll be maxed. Building, shelter. Okay. You could use some water, but otherwise, some water and some game to hunt, but otherwise everything's copa, ascetic, and late evening and early morning. Should have fed the dog first. Always feed the dog first. Why is that hard for me to... So while I'm waiting for the dog to eat, I'll cut down a small tree. So that if I ever come back, I'll have some slender trunks waiting. See if this one... Yeah, it took a little longer than usual. Okay, I think I've given him enough time to eat. Put on my skis. Okay. Let's go. Go find some water. Agua. Holy cow. I can see awfully far to see that. Okay. I think it's an elk. Is it a big elk? Small elk. Okay. Elk. We're gonna come back for him because, yeah, I'm thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty. Okay. There might have been water in that mire somewhere, but yeah. I didn't fuss with it as you saw. Maybe I should have. Drop everything but the axe. "21 minutes. That was my magic number for how long it needs to take for ice to be safe to go on, like completely safe. But that was just a number I pulled out of my butt. Wheel the ski stick again. And go get that elk. We can go back by a different route so we do a little more scouting. If we see something else, maybe his life will be spared, but that doesn't look very likely. Okay, it's still morning, barely. And this is where the elk was. Where's the tracks? Okay, there's the tracks. And let's feed the dog. I don't know if, come on dog, don't be an idiot. I don't know if, how well the dog is fed affects his job performance, but I don't mind letting him eat for a bit. He's gonna have, okay, great, perfect. I prefer not to have to sit around waiting for a dog to eat, but. So he's had a good head start. He's done a lot of messing around. Am I zoomed out? Yes. Now, whether the snow affects animals' weariness, I don't think it affects it to the same degree it affects humans, if it affects them, but I don't know. Oh, there's the elk. Where's the dog? Okay, so this is how you hunt for big game in the winter. You tell your dog attack. And wow. So like these are perfect hunting conditions. We're in a mire. I can basically just follow the tracks. But I should, oh, there were some herb lore I could have done. I was going to say, I think herb lore is over, but still isn't. Keep your eyes open for the dog barking. Okay, barking alarm in the east, which means southeast. You sure southeast? If you're sure southeast, see, this is where I completely left the trail I was following and trusting the dog barking. Still says southeast. Jeez. Okay, now it's in the east. Now it's south. Okay, there we go. So that's how you hunt in the winter. Come on, Shadow. I think he's going to ignore me, but okay, Shadow, I get it. I see him. Your job's done. Thank you. And so I'm going to wield my... Oh my God. What did I do? I left everything by the... Oh no, that says where. Oh my God, I thought I left everything by that lake where I drank. Okay. That says where, not wield. That was pretty hilarious. Okay. I knew from my weight, I'm like, no, that's... Come on, Shadow. Be quiet. Blunt body. Blunt body. Blunt body. Blunt body. Are you kidding me? Doesn't penetrate its skin. I could drop everything. I could take off my ski stick, but yeah, that's more normal. So, so again, these were ideal hunting conditions because we were in a mire and because it was a solitary animal. But so don't expect it to always work out that smoothly, but follow the direction that the dog barks in generally. Maybe I It would have worked if I had just kept following the tracks, but the tracks went northeast, the dog was barking southeast, and I followed the dog and we got it done. The dog barking. So, drop everything but our knife. Let's see how big the elk is. 384 pounds. That's a very small elk. That's a baby. Let's see if he got attacked. He's fatigued, so he was almost ready to call it quits because he's been resting. I should have looked at him before. So both animals were probably breathless. And of course Shadow's going to get it the second best cut from this elk. But I can feed him now, and maybe he'll refuse the cut. But I'm going to offer it to him. Now by the time I finish butchering it, he'll be hungry again, so he will take it. Take off this, and this. We'll see. We're going to experiment with what we take off to skin the animal. That gets us to 4%. Take off. Anything iron really isn't going to warm you up very much. So that's another 8 pounds. Still only at 4% though. So we must be close. How about the male cowl? Can't see that warming me up very much. Drop that. That'll get me to 3. Yes. Okay. 3% I can live with. And let's see what our warmth looks like. It's still very warm. Still very warm. Let's see if there's even something else that could go. That undershirt keeps us toasty warm, I think. Let's look at it. Yeah, don't want to take that off. That keeps us toasty warm. Fur, linen, 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 wool. And nothing weighs very much. Oh, it's the skis that are doing it. Take off our skis and drop them. Okay. Yeah, that was a big mistake. That gets us to 2%. And I can definitely live with 2%. Although I'm curious, I'm just out of curiosity how far from 1% I am. Because if I can figure this out once, like shin guards are not going to be the difference between freezing and not freezing. So drop those. Yeah, the shins are still perfectly warm, and we're at 1%. But to get to 0, we'd have to get rid of 8 more pounds. And you know. Oh wait, no, we've got our knife. Our knife is 1%, so this is perfect. We did it perfectly, fam. Perfect. Yeah, just our knife puts us to 1%. So this is the best we can do. And it's perfect. and skin the animal. No fatigue. We deserved better, but that's what we got. I'm glad it's a small elk because we would not be able to carry out the meat otherwise. Butcher. 173. So drop everything but the best two cuts. One for the gods, one for the god and one for the dog. And he ate it. Always make sure he eats it. Especially when you fail to deliver a steady throw. Drop everything for now. There's too much weight, but we're going to put some on shadow. Get rid of the fatigue. It's only late afternoon. So we're probably going to go... I didn't see that lake before, or I would have gone there. Do we want to bring it all back? I don't know what we want to do. If it were January and not December, I'd just keep going, I think. This is a tough call. Anyway, I think we'll end the video there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.